mama said sorry.
Hello everybody, this is the Bulldozer, and thank you for watching one of my videos. Today we are playing Battlefield 1, and we are working with the field manuals. I'm going to be bringing you a number of videos covering the field manuals for this game. There is over 60 field manuals in this game. I'm going to be bringing you videos showing you exactly where they're at, and I'm going to be bringing you videos showing you how to get to them, the quick route, hopefully the quiet route. Let's get to it. In part 1 through Mud and Blood, there's 4 sections which covers 20 different field manuals. There is 5 field manuals per section. Once you complete all 20 field manuals, this is the image you will get. Tank warfare in World War I. The tactics, tank shock. Let's go ahead and get started collecting these field manuals. Okay, as you capture A, B, and C, you can continue on the map. It's going to say to the right of the map. You're going to see this wall with the steel bars on it, and you're going to see this tent. Right to the right of this tent, you're going to find your first crate. Get out of the tank, you go over and collect your first field manual. Okay, as you continue on, there's 2 sets of artillery cannons you gotta destroy. This is the second set here. When you blow the second set up, you want to go into the church. You're going to enter the church just to the right of your screen here. So you're going to get out of the tank, go up the wall, and make a right. Go through this door and make a left, and you'll see your crate box there on the left-hand side. This is field manual number 2. Now we're going to go straight out to the back door and make another left. And in the back corner of the church, you will find your third crate box. Here you will find your third manual. 3 down, 2 to go.
Hey, now we cut them all down.
Now we're in another area where you gotta basically clear it out and capture the flag. But once you do that, right here's the flag. Your next crate is on the corner of this building right behind the flag. Just go across the bridge and there's your crate. Open it up and you'll have your 4th field manual. 4 down, 1 to go. Okay, you need to pay close attention here. I put a little extra footage in here for you. This is your last artillery you got to destroy, okay, for right now. But the reason why I put this in there, you don't want to go too much further past that. You're going to see me shoot at this cannon right here. That cannon is where your last crate is located at. That's the purpose of me shooting there, to point it out to you. So you get out of your tank. And there's your last crate. Open it up and collect your 5th field manual. And you are done with Over the Top. Okay, now we're going to move on to Fog of War. This is a map where you're required to go ahead, clear the area out, and then the tank is going to advance behind you. And here's the image you unlock when you collect all 5 field manuals in this section of the map. Chemical warfare in World War I. The tactics gone chemical. Let's get started. Okay, I've already went ahead and I cleared out the section. The tank's moved up. Now the tank has went through the second barricade of barbed wire. I'm gonna go behind the tank and make a right and go up on the hillside, and there is the first crate. Now this is gonna say the second field manual because I've already picked up one doing my first run through of the campaign, but I can still show you where that crate is. Now this is another area where throwing the little shell casings is going to come in handy, because you have to go underneath this building here, go downstairs and make a left. There'll be a couple guys down here, so be careful. We'll go all the way to the back where you see the propane tank, then make a left, and you'll find your box right there. So that will be your second field manual. Moving on up, you go clear out another area and move up, hitting this guy in the back with the wrench. But I'm on the tank, and you're going to stop at a bridge. Okay? What you're going to want to wait for is this tank is going to
the map, we should soon be out of these sodded
go across the bridge, bust through the barbed wire.
bridge,
You're going to go behind the tank and make a left, and go down under the bridge to your third box location. Now he's going through, you're going to go ahead and go down, make a right, you're going to go all the way across to the other side of the bridge, underneath. You make a right, and right there is your third crate. Now you're going to come to another area where it's going to be really open, as you can see here to your right. You want to stay to your far left. Stay as far left as possible and make your way up the hillside. And the only reason I'm leaving all this footage in this, because it's really, there's no other way to do it without you having a difficult time and have to fight a lot of people. If you stay to the left side and go up the hillside, you'll come across less enemies to deal with. You want to go inside this bunker right here, and you'll find your fourth crate inside this bunker. This is the one that I already got, but unlike Call of Duty, where when you collect your intel it disappears, the crate is still here, so you can see where the crate was that had the field manual. So this would be your fourth field manual. The last and final field manual for this map is straight across the other side of the field where we're at now, on the other side of the bunker. And I'll give you a quick look down there, and then I'll take out these guys, then we'll pick up on the other side of the field. Okay, now we're on the way to the last crate. So here in the far corner. This is your fifth crate and your fifth field manual. Fog of war done. Time to move on to breakdown. In breakdown, you will see we still have 5 manuals to get. It is another really good map, and I really have not come across anything about this game I don't like yet. I must say it really lived up to everything it was supposed to. Okay, for breakdown, here is the image that you get for completing all the field manuals for this map. Aircraft supporting tanks. The war aircraft support. Again, this is another really nice map, and it's one of those things you want to kind of be stealthy, and there's a lot of running that takes place in this, so another reason why I'm going to be cutting a lot of that out. So let's go ahead and get started. When you first spawn in, you want to run all the way down to the bottom of the hill. You're going to come into a village. You'll see a green tank with the flag outside. There's 2 buildings to the left. You want to go to the far building. It's like a little shed area. That's where you'll find your first crate. Again, it's going to show 2 because I've already collected one. But you're going to go out the door and make a left. Run all the way across the field. You want to go into that windmill. And you want to go to the top of the windmill, and you will find your second crate. And this is the one I got earlier, so it's the reason why I said 2. So this would be number 2 for you. So we are caught up now. This one here is at the bottom of the hill. You're going to come into a village with a bunch of people. Just go all the way around the outside. You want to enter the building. Go all the way to the 3rd floor. It's very dark. I will put a small clip in here and brighten it up so you can see where it is. You want to go to the 3rd floor to find the crate. And it's very hard to see. It's how they made the game. But again, I'll throw a small clip in here so you can kind of see exactly where everything is. And you see that there's the crate opening up, and you see the field manual there, so you know it actually is there. It's field manual number 3. Right behind that building across the street, you want to go into that building and go to the 2nd floor. And here is field manual number 4. While you're playing the campaign, you got to go around and collect spark plugs. The little white triangle you see right there is a spark plug. Behind that engine there on the hillside, you will see a tent. On the other side of that tent, on the back corner of that field, there is a shed. In that shed, you will find your last field manual. This will complete breakdown. We will be moving on to Steel on Steel. That also gives us 15 field manuals, 5 to go. Okay, in Steel on Steel, all the field manuals are located in lighthouses. And not only are they located in lighthouses, they're located in the same location. Which I really don't understand why they did that. Like, I mean, if you're going to put it in a lighthouse, put it in a lighthouse, but could you at least put some upstairs? I mean, but no, they're all in the same exact location. So as soon as you find the first one, you know where the other ones are going to be. So as soon as you spawn into the game, you're going to spawn basically right in front of a lighthouse. You're going to run into a lighthouse and get your first field manual. Here is the image you get for completing all or finding all the field manuals for this map. First ever tanks versus tank battle. The tactics, there's always a first. Let's get started.
The village. Steady, lads.
You can find all these field manuals in the lighthouse. I don't understand why they did that, but they did. So here's the first one. They're all on the first floor. They're all in lighthouses. So I'm actually going to show you where the lighthouses are using the tank. I'm not going to drive the tank to each one. I'll get out of the tank once I get there. But there's the second lighthouse. You can go to the right or you can go to the left. You can go to that one. But I want to blow stuff up, so I'm going to go to the right, go through the village. So now I'm outside the second one. You can see the third one there to my left. So I'm going to run into the second lighthouse and get my second field manual. Two down, 3 to go. Now we are approaching the third lighthouse. I really don't understand why they couldn't put some up top, make you work for them, but all right inside the front door. I mean, okay, now I'm going to show you where the fourth one is. You're right behind the third lighthouse and make a right, and you can see it right over the house there. So we'll make our way through this village after I blow this tank up and get to that lighthouse, which now we're there after some editing. Destroy that tank and go into the lighthouse. This is funny, watch this. Doink, 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 doink. It's a big heavy wrench used to fix the tank with, and you can hit somebody in the face with it and you can't kill them. That's hilarious. This last lighthouse is located around the corner from the fourth one, but if you remember on Breakdown where the fifth field manual was, it's to the right of that, up on the hillside. That's where this lighthouse is located at. We'll go in there and we'll get the fifth and final field manual for Through Mud and Blood. It'll be 20 down and 40 plus to go. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Make sure you come back and take a look at part 2 of the campaign series, where I continue to show you the locations of the field manuals. Now part 2 is a big difference. Part 2 of the campaign is called Friends in High Places. Deals with a lot of flying. So there's not a whole lot of field manuals that can be picked up. That's the reason why there's only 6 in this section. There's 4 parts to this section. There's 4 missions. The first one is Test Flight. The second one is Total War. The third one is Fall from Grace. The fourth one, I'm thinking it's Fort A Fidel. I'm not even for sure how you pronounce that.
Before I got to
Let's just go ahead and take a look at them. So here are the missions in part 2 of the campaign, Friends in High Places. So you can kind of understand the reason why there's only 6 field manuals for this. And mainly they're all in one except for the very last mission, and that has one on one of the blimps that you have to locate. Again, I will show you locations of all these, and I'm also going to throw in a special tip that I have for you, that when you come upon 2 blimps that you have to shoot at, how to take care of that pretty fast and save yourself a whole lot of time. This is the Bulldozer. Get your killing on, and I'm out of here. I hope you enjoyed the video you just watched. Here's some more videos you might be interested in. There in the center of your screen is Rise of the Tomb Raider. This is the Blood Ties trailer you're viewing. That comes out October 11th, and I will be doing some Twitch streaming as well as putting videos up on YouTube. Left side of your screen is Road to the DLC Dark Matter. This is some of the melee weapons I've put together. I've done some montages on. Crowbar, brass knuckles, prize fighters, things like that. On the right hand side of your screen is how-to videos. I have videos up, like for instance the one you're seeing right there. It shows you how to make your own montage video by using Upload Studios on the Xbox One. It's a lot easier than people seem to think. Also, when Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered comes out, I'll be having how-to videos on how to complete all of those achievements. Again, if you like this video, please smash that like button. I appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel for more content. This is the Bulldozer. Get your killing on, and I'm out of here.